Test. No. Turn up a little bit. Testing for varsity. Testing. Testing. I know what I got to do. That would make a difference at my end. 1, 2, 3. Turn that down. Turn that up. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing for varsity. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing for varsity. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. It is the Assumption Royals and the Athens Blue Jays. Testing. We're testing in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. We are at Assumption High School for tonight's Marywood crossover matchup between the Assumption Royals and the Athens Blue Jays. We're testing audio for the varsity girls basketball game here tonight at Assumption High School. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So low. Why is it so low? Assumption and Athens from Assumption High School tonight for this Marywood crossover girls basketball matchup. Good evening and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids Assumption High School as we get you ready for this Merriwood crossover matchup. It is the visiting Athens Blue Jays coming in tonight at 16-2 overall. They are 9-2 in the Merriwood Conference, head coached by Kincaid Keefe. Here this year they have won 6 games in a row. Going up against the number 5 ranked Assumption Royals coming in tonight at 16-3 overall. They are 10-2 in the Merriwood Conference. Good evening, everyone. Steve Mavis alongside Sydney Seavey here tonight on this beautiful Thursday night. It is going to be a good matchup. 16-2 against 16-3. Athens coming off of a win against Stanley Boyd on Monday night. A comeback win. They were down at halftime, came back and won that one. Their wins in a row. They have lost against Edgar back on Friday, January 7th, 58-39. But since then, it's been a roll for the Athens Blue Jays. Took down Wabeno Leona 65-53. Prentice 73-33. Abbotsford 62-53. They beat Marathon 38-37 on a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer. They beat. Then they went to Rib Lake and won at Rib Lake 75-43. They've got 5 games coming up to round out the year. A huge one next Tuesday. They will host Phillips. And then on Friday, February 11th, they host Auburndale. We will have that game. Matt Dickinson, Gavin Zellick will be on that one for you. Monday the 14th, they are hosting Pittsville. Tuesday the 15th, they host Stratford. And then Thursday the 17th, they host Chequamegon. For the Assumption Royals, coming off of a win against Pacelli last Saturday, 57-31. Before that, a win against Edgar, 37-33. And then before that, they lost to Neelsville, 47-35. They've only got 4 games left after this one as well. Auburndale next Tuesday at Abbotsford on the 10th. They host Manawa on the 14th. That is also bracket release day. And then they head to Marathon to round out the 2021-2022 regular season. As I believe we'll send it down to Phil Hartley for our announcements, our invocation, and our national anthem. You are watching Merriwood girls basketball. Should be a good one. Sit back, relax. It's going to be a lot of fun here tonight from Assumption High School. Again, we'll turn it over to Phil Hartley for our announcements and our national anthem. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Assumption High School. This evening's contest features the Blue Jays from Athens and our very own Royals from Assumption High School. Everyone, please rise for the prayer. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father, the communities of Athens and Assumption, their families and friends, gather before you to give praise and honor to your name. Through this event, help teach us to grow, mature, and witness your presence in our lives. We are a community of people with various backgrounds and abilities. Help each of us, Father, to do our very best, to be supportive and respectful of others. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Please remain standing during the singing of our national anthem this evening, led by the Assumption High School Pep Band under the direction of Molly Thomas.
Thank you to the Assumption Pep Band and Director Maddie Thomas. Junior number 1, Addison Zettler. Sophomore number 2, Addison Levitka. Sophomore number 5, Giselle Hartwig. Sophomore number 11, Sophia Coker, and senior number 25, Mackenzie Schug. They've also got Elizabeth Van Rijksel in there as well, but the starting lineup that was given to the scorers table had Addison Zettler, and so she will have to start the basketball game, I believe. They're going to have to go in there and tell her that. So starting for the Assumption Royals, 5'4" senior number 3, Ionar Sanzirosas. 5'6" senior number 10, Izzy Youngworth. 5'7" senior number 22, Kayla Kirkman. 5'5" junior number 24, Kristen Casey. And 5'8" junior number 40, Malia Colo. So just miscommunication from the Athens bench, and they're going to have to get that figured out before we get going here. And, yeah, she's going to have to start the basketball game. So Addison Zettler will start over Elizabeth Van Rijksel because of the miscommunication on in the scorebook to start this basketball game. As Malia Colo will jump against Giselle Hartwig for the Athens Blue Jays. Left to right we go for Assumption, right to left for Athens, and we are underway here in Wisconsin Rapids. Mackenzie Schug takes it, and we are underway here at Assumption. And again, 6 in a row, and there's going to be an early foul on Malia Colo on the drive. So as you can tell, very quick, very tall, as Elizabeth Van Rijksel will check in after the free throw. The first one is up, and it is good for Sophia Coker. Sophia coming in on the year just at 51%. And the second one is good. Two nothing in favor of the Athens Blue Jays on a couple of free throws. Athens does not shoot free throws well, and there's almost a turnover. They play a pretty long zone. Kristen Casey out to Kayla Kirkman. Kirkman gets it in, finds Casey in the lane. Ionara back with it. Sanzirosas swings it around to Kayla Kirkman. These two teams did not meet last year. Ionara goes baseline, steps through with the left hand, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Schug. Right side for Van Rijksel. And Assumption does foul a lot, so they got to be careful on that. Right side over, now swings it to the left. All the way, free throw line, right side down to the baseline, and lost control of it. And threw it up there somehow. Schug with an offensive rebound, wide open, can't finish. Another offensive rebound and in for Sophia Coker. Sophia's got 4 early points. 4-0 Athens. Again, rebounding supposedly, from what I found online, they average 41 rebounds a game, does Athens. Kayla Kirkman to Kristen Casey. Ionara in the corner. Ionara for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Malia Colo. Kayla Kirkman to Izzy Youngworth, out to Kayla Kirkman. Back to Casey. Ionara dribbles out of the pressure. 1-3-1 zone for Athens. Kristen Casey out to Kayla Kirkman. Kayla tries the 3, left it short. And rebounded by Coker, ripped out of the hands by Kristen Casey. Out to Sanzirosas, dribbles into the baseline. Again, this could be that was going to be kicked by Levitka, but this could be a playoff preview as 3 freshmen check in. 2 of the freshmen, Schooley, Shaw, and then Kendall Dillman as well. Again, long, lanky Athens Blue Jays. Kendall Dillman over to Sans de Rosas. Ionara down to Kendall in the corner. Gets triple teamed down to Malia Colo. Back out to Sarah Shaw. Sarah line drive 3. Sarah Shaw scores her first bucket. And is 4-3 in favor of Athens. This is what Assumption wants to do. Athens turns it over a lot. Along the baseline, and Malia Colo is injured. She is struggling to get up. There's a three-pointer by Elizabeth Van Rijksel. And Malia Colo got hurt along the sidelines as Addie Vollert checks in. Again, right in front of the bench. 7-3 in favor of Athens. Vollert up ahead on the left side. 14:55 to go. Athens has a 7-3 lead. Kendall Dillman at the top of the key. Swings it around near side for Ionara. Back over to Dillman. Kendall for 3. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Shug with another rebound for Athens. Shug comes in, and there's a turnover. Schooley comes away with it. Finds Vollert. Back out to Ionara. Nearly poked away. Back out to Sans de Rosas. Ionara finds Vollert. And that's just a bad pass by Addie. Shug comes in averaging 7.5 rebounds a game, and she's wide open and underneath the basket and misses the layup, and then right into her hands and lays it in. 9-3 in favor of Athens. Able to break the press and get easy lay-ins. Dillman over to Shaw. Sarah on the left wing. It'd be a big loss if Malia Colo can't come back into this basketball game. She's up on the stage now, getting looked at. Sarah Shaw on the left side. Anna Schooley got blocked. That was by Coker. Quickly up ahead, finds Giselle Hartwig. Giselle gets double teamed to find Shug wide open again. 11-3. Coach Klein's going to let him play it out, and now he calls a timeout. 13:25 to go in the first half. 11-3 Athens. Back to Assumption right after this.
Premier Realty Group is the #1 selling real estate team in the Wisconsin Rapids area 3 years running. Every listing at Premier Realty Group includes 4K cinematic videos, professional photography, 3D Matterport virtual tours, and more. Nobody sells more homes than Premier Realty Group. Call 715-424-0000. That's 424-0000 today.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet and provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speed you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. Quick start for Athens. They lead 11-3. Again, able to, their long length is troublesome for the shorter Assumption Royals early on here. Kendall Dillman with it now. Izzy Youngworth down to Schooley, and another bad pass and another turnover by the Royals. Extending the pressure. Pass up ahead along the sidelines, and another layup. Addison Levitka for 2 more. It's going to get ugly early here. 13-3 in favor of Athens. Schooley finds Youngworth on the right side and tipped. Again, can't do that against the long, lanky arms of Athens. Izzy Youngworth for 3. Off the mark, Anna Schooley, offensive rebound. Nobody boxed her out. She gets an open layup. Right side into the middle, intercepted by Izzy Youngworth. Up ahead to Sarah Shaw. Shaw on the right side, throws it up there off the mark. Rebounded. Kendall Dillman is open. Just got to drop it off. in the backcourt for the Blue Jays. Traveled with it, no call was Van Rixel. She gets double teamed, steps through, finds Shug. She gets called for the travel. 13-5, 12 minutes to go. As Sydney Coker now checks in for Shug. Kristen Casey checks back in. Malia Colo getting her left ankle taped up. Sarah Shaw on the left wing. Back over to Kendall Dillman. 8-point deficit for the Royals and nearly threw it away again. Again, Athens' length. A trouble spot so far for Assumption offensively. As soon as Kendall made that pass, she knew she was going to be subbed out. And Kayla Kirkman came in to relieve her. 11:45 to go, 13-5 Athens. Kristen Casey down to Kayla Kirkman. Kayla for three in the corner. Kayla Kirkman for three! With a hand in her face. 13-5, and that's an offensive foul. That's an easy call against Addison Levitka. That's a nice job defensively to force that frustration foul. Sarah Shaw right at the timeline. Sarah all the way kicks out to Kristen Casey. Kristen lets a three fly and airballs it. Saw that during warm-ups as well. She's got that elbow brace on. Kristen kicks it out. Kayla Kirkman back out to Kristen Casey. Tipped again, Izzy Youngworth. As that is almost out of bounds through the legs of Shaw. Kayla Kirkman's got it now. Skips it all the way over to Sarah Shaw. INR getting ready to check in. Izzy Youngworth on the left baseline. As Coach Klein goes and checks on his junior post player, Sarah Shaw somehow finds Kayla Kirkman, steps through. Too strong. Offense rebound by Anna Schooley. Out. Youngworth, three. Too strong. Rebound taken by Hartwig. Up ahead to Levitka. Gets double teamed right away. Tosses it back over to Van Rixel. And almost another steal. Ball's on the ground. Hartwig comes away with it. Right side Coker. And off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Kirkman. 10-15 to go. Youngworth hands it back off to Kayla. Goes into the corner. And passes up ahead to Youngworth. Sarah Shaw, three-pointer, too strong. Rebounded by Anna Schooley. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Royals. Anna Schooley playing aggressive here the first couple minutes. No, they're going to call a foul. Going to call a foul on Anna Schooley. And Athens will take a timeout. 9:59 to go in the first half. 13-8 Athens on top. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Both teams have used a timeout here in the first half. Athens has used one. Assumption has used one as well through the hands of Hartwig into the backcourt and nearly stolen away again. And a bad call again in the backcourt, a foul on Assumption. That's going to go on Kayla Kirkman. Malia Colo testing out that ankle, testing out that back in the corner. 2-3 zone for Assumption and stolen away again. Sarah Shaw gets hacked. No call. Athens asking for the carry. Ionara pull-up jumper. Bit strong. And rebound taken by Sophia Coker. Swings it around to the right side. Pull-up jumper, in and out. And rebounded by Shug. Ionara coast to coast all the way. Floater off the back bracket. Offense rebound by Schooley. No foul called on the block. 15-8. And Schooley steals that one away. Malia Cole is getting ready to check in, and Anna throws it away. Shug is up ahead, lost control of the ball, and traveled with it. Throwing elbows all around for three. Levitka off the mark. And off the hands of Giselle Hartwig. Getting physical early here tonight as Malia Cole is going to try and play through her injury. 8:51 to go in the first half. Royals trail 15-8. Ionara goes in the corner all the way. The floater and can't get that one to go. The runner's not going for Ionara here. Right side for Van Rijksel. Picks up her dribble near half court. Swings it back around into the corner. An offensive foul on Mackenzie Shug. That was nice defense by Malia Colo. As Addie Vollert checks in for Sarah Shaw. 8:28 to go here in the first half. 15-8. Good crowd on hand here in Wisconsin Rapids, as expected. Royals back in action next Tuesday when they host Auburndale. 1-3-1 zone here for Athens. Kristen Casey to the corner to Ionara. Back out to Kendall Dillman. Dillman dribbles out of it. Swings around to Vollert. Colo at the free throw line. Back over to Addie Vollert. Kendall Dillman left open for three. Left it short and off the foot of Shug. And rebounded by McKenzie. On the left wing. And took an extra step to Van Rijksel. And almost intercepted by Vollert. Up ahead and an easy lay-in for Giselle Hartwig. Again, that's a nice job by Sophia Coker blocking out the defender trying to help out. Ionara dribbles out of the congestion. Back to a 9-point lead for Athens. Ionara on the right wing. Sansa Rosas dribbles through it. Back over to Kendall Dillman. Dillman almost traveled with it. Malia Colo on the short corner. Sansa Rosas finds Vollert out to Casey. Kristen all the way in. Throws it up there. Gets fouled and will go to the line for two. Fleet Farm's hiring event is going on now. All locations are looking to hire. Get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Anna Schooley will check back in. The foul went on Sophia Coker. Got Malia in there to test out that ankle. Doesn't look like any complaints. And the free throw left short, rebounded by Anna Schooley. Opportunity here for the Royals. Dillman over to Schooley in the corner. Skips it all the way across for Ionara. Euro steps through, left hand up and in. Sansa Rosas. Schooley comes away with a steal. Down low to Dillman off the foot of Coker. And it's going to stay with the Royals. No, maybe not. Yeah, it's Royals ball. Okay. Kristen Casey to inbound. 6-point game. 6:52 to go in the first half. Finds Dillman on the right wing. Kristen Casey dribbles out of it. 6:40 to go. Kristen Casey, the floater, can't get it to go. Anna Schooley fights for it. She goes to the floor. Van Rijksel comes away with it. Up ahead to Levitka. Right side. There's Shug right in the hands of Kendall Dillman. Up ahead to Kristen Casey. Great pass and a finish for Kristen. And it's a 4-point game. And that one's going to be poked away. Ball's on the floor, still loose. And Shug comes away with it on the left side. Mackenzie can't finish, but she gets another offense rebound, and Shug is up to 8 points. Dillman hands it off to San Rosas, goes baseline. Swings it back over to Dillman, Schooley to Kristen Casey. Casey drives and kicks. San Rosas in the corner for three. Ayanara for three. 19-16, Athens on top. And nearly taken away again. Geez, a lot of contact. They're letting them play, and then a foul on Kristen Casey. That's going to be her first. Kendall almost picked up the foul in the backcourt. 4 in for the Royals. Sydney Coker checks in for Athens. Youngworth, Kirkman, Colo, and Shaw. And they're letting them play. A lot of physicality here in the first half. Can appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Marywood crossover game. The 16-2 Athens Blue Jays, 16-3 Assumption Royals. Kicks it over on the left baseline, off the mark. Coker throws it up there, still loose. And Kayla Kirkman up ahead to San Rosas. Ayanara with the floater, and 2 more for Ayanara. And timeout, Athens. 5:06 to go in the first half. The Royals trail 19-18. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Time to plan for the winter months ahead. Give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again rapidly. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Levitka has it at the top of the key, tried to pass over, and ball is still loose, being volleyballed around, and it's going to go back to Assumption. Royals looking for their first lead here tonight, as Ayanara takes it across the timeline. 4:45 and counting here in the first half. Sarah Shaw dribbles to the top and got it poked away. Up ahead to Kayla Kirkman, down to Colo. Colo over the top to Kirkman. Finds Sarah Shaw at the free throw line. Ayanara in the corner. Dribbles out of the congestion to San Rosas. Back over to Sarah Shaw all the way. Runner for Sarah, too strong. Rebound taken by Athens. Quick ahead for Hartwig. Hartwig on the offensive foul. Izzy Youngworth taking one in the chin. An offensive foul against Giselle Hartwig. And Coach Keefe is looking for an answer. Explanation here. Ayanara out to Kayla Kirkman. Back out to San Rosas, over the top to Sarah Shaw. Shaw to Colo at the free throw line. Back over to San Rosas in the corner. Youngworth, free throw line. Down to Colo. Colo goes baseline, gets hacked. And Malia will go to the line for 2. Good ball movement by the Royals. That foul is going to go on Sydney Coker, as Kristen Casey will check in after the first free throw. Fouls evened up on both sides. 5 for Athens, 4 for the Royals. Malia's first free throw is off the mark. Again, gingerly on that left ankle. Kristen Casey came in for Izzy Youngworth. And off the mark. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And intercepted by Sarah Shaw. Sarah can't finish the layup, but she comes with an offensive rebound. Kirkman down to Shaw. She got hit on the shot by Giselle Hartwig on the arm. And Sarah Shaw doing what Sarah Shaw does, stealing the basketball and getting open opportunities. Again, Sarah Shaw she's in the program measured at 5'6", but man, she is a feisty 5'6" at that. And Sarah Shaw ties it up at 19 with 3:42 to go. Addison Zettler checks back in for Giselle Hartwig. Giselle picks up her second foul. And off the mark on the second one. 3:40 to go in the first half. Tied up at 19. Into the backcourt. And going to be fouled by Sarah Shaw. Nice job there by Addison Levitka of protecting it. 3:34 to go. Sydney and Sophia Coker into the game. Elizabeth Van Rijksel. Zettler, and that was going to be stolen away. Sarah Shaw, open layup, and the Royals have the lead. 21-19. You mentioned turnover issues for Athens. They turn over 22 times a game, and Zettler gets called for the travel. How things have turned here tonight. Still a long way to go. 3:13 to go in the first half. Royals with a 2-point lead. Fell behind 13-3. Had to settle things down, get into their traps. Kristen Casey at the free throw line, steps through, right hand, can't get it to go. Good contest there by Sophia Coker. And then Levitka almost turned it over. And there's going to be a foul, I believe. If that's Sarah, that's going to be her second, and it is. Kendall Dillman will check in for Kayla Kirkman. So they're going to allow Sarah Shaw to continue to play. Never mind. Thought they were going to let her go with 2 fouls. Shug checks in as well. Schooley and Colo are in the game. Kristen Casey, Ayanara, and Kendall Dillman. Free throw line for Van Rijksel. Gets double teamed. Tipped on the pass, swings it around, looking down low to Coker, up and will get fouled. Anna Schooley will also pick up her second foul. And Sophia Coker will go to the line for 2 free throws. Coker averages 11. Just 53 of 102. 53 of 103. 2:38 to go here in the first half. Royals lead by 2. We'll get you some score updates at halftime from around the Zaleski Sports Network. Coker's second one off the mark. Both of them left short. An empty possession for Athens. Kristen Casey with it now for the Royals. Finds Kendall Dillman. 2:25 to go. 2-point lead for Assumption. Youngworth on the right wing. Again against this very long, lanky 1-3-1. Izzy Youngworth for 3, straight on, off the mark, rebounded by Shug. Shug up ahead to Levitka in the backcourt. Athens in the bonus the rest of the way. Both teams are. Levitka at the top of the key. They don't shoot a lot of threes, and that one is off the mark. Kristen Casey, if she would have looked right away, had Kendall Dillman. Down low to Malia Colo. What a look by Kendall Dillman. What a pass. Van Rijksel in the backcourt. Gets double teamed as soon as she crossed the timeline. That was going to be poked out by Colo. Pretty similar play that she got injured on. 1:42 to go. 4-point lead for Assumption. Van Rijksel with it. Over to Levitka. Again, letting them play. Ball's on the floor. Still loose. Back over to Zettler. Zettler throws it down to Coker. Intercepted by Colo. Kristen Casey's got to keep her head up. Kicks it out to Sansterosas. Ayanara for 3. Yes! Ayanara Sansterosas hits a huge 3-pointer. And the Royals, just like that, are up by 7. And off the hands of Van Rijksel. And another turnover. Oh, and it's going to be tipped by Kendall Dillman. Again, they're letting them play us. Athens struggling with the physicality. Thought it might be the other way around as we started this game. And that one was tipped, so no call as Kristen Casey picks up a foul. And Addison Levitka going to line for the first time tonight. Shoots 59% as Eddie Vollert checks in for Kristen. 62 of 106 coming in. 59 seconds to go in this first half. Levitka, first free throw is off the mark. Rebounded by Youngworth. Up ahead to San Zerosas. Good box out by Izzy Youngworth. That was a phenomenal job done. San Zerosas into Youngworth. Gets double teamed. San Zerosas over to Dillman. Ionara left open again. Doesn't pull the trigger. Vollert, Youngworth. Skips it over to Kendall Dillman. Ionara open again. Under 40 seconds to go. Blocked by Coker. Levitka with it. Almost traveled with it. And Zettler finds Levitka in the lane as Colo fouls Levitka hard. And Malia will pick up her second foul. 27 seconds left as Kayla Kirkman will check in after the first free throw. First one is good by Addison Levitka. Kola will check out for the remainder of the last 27 seconds. The second one is no good. Good box out again by Izzy Youngworth. Addie Vollert up ahead. Back over to Youngworth. San Zerosas. 20 seconds left here in the first half. 26-20 Royals. Kendall Dillman on the left wing. 10 seconds left. Back over to Dillman. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kirkman at the buzzer. Ionara offensive rebound. Did it go? And it did. Ionara an offensive rebound and got it to go at the buzzer. And that will end our very physical first half. At halftime, it is the Assumption Royals 28 and the Athens Blue Jays 20. We'll take a break here from our sponsors. Come back, get you ready for half number 2 here in Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching Marywood girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 17 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can get you rolling again. Sherrill Tire and Service Center is your locally owned commercial and farm tire specialist. Find us at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Nasonville Dairy, family-owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state. for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low, much better.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. We'll get you ready here for half number 2 between the Assumption Royals and the Athens Blue Jays. Go through some first half scoring. First for Athens, Addison Levitka with 3, Giselle Hartwig with 2, Sophia Coker with 4, Elizabeth Reichsel had 3, and Mackenzie Shug had 8. For the Assumption Royals, Sarah Shaw had 6, Ayanara had 12, Kayla Kirkman had 3, Kristen Casey had 3, Anna Scully had 2, Malia Colo had 2. Royals with 4 players with 2 fouls, including Malia Colo and Anna Scully, to go along with Kristen Casey and Sarah Shaw. So the Royals, again, got out to a slow start. It looked like they were going to be blown out of the water here tonight, but as they do, came back and really put their foot on the gas pedal and have been in control ever since. Very physical first half. Get you some scores from around the Zaleski Sports Network. At halftime in Stratford, it is Stratford 42 and Chequamegon 8. That's a halftime score. Wittenberg Burnwood and Pacelli boys 26-11 Wittenberg in the first half. Wausau East and Marshfield girls. Wausau East 14, Marshfield 11. 7 minutes to go in the first half. That'd be quite an upset in the making if that continues. We'll talk about Wausau East here in just a moment. And they're a little bit of a losing streak, if you want to call it that. It spans about 10 years, so that's a little bit longer than a little. Down to Colo. Kayla Kirkman for 3 in the corner, and we start the second half with a 3-pointer from Kayla Kirkman. And Royals, just like that, lead by 11. We'll see if that last-second shot by Ayanara right out of the break, or right before the break, on the Kayla Kirkman missed 3-pointer. Ayanara got the rebound and put it in. It was very close, and went back at halftime and looked, and after further review, it should not have counted, but that's neither here nor there as Kayla Kirkman all the way out to Ayanara. Leo was open. Kayla Kirkman in the corner, swings around to Youngworth. Line drive to Colo, back out to Kirkman. Kristen Casey on the left elbow. Sansa Rosas on the baseline. She runs over a defender and stepped out of bounds. So that losing streak by Wausau East, in conference play anyway, spans, they haven't won a conference game since 2010, 2009-2010 year. And so it's 138 games coming into tonight that they have not won a Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball game. Their last conference win was against a team that's no longer even in the conference. They took down Rhinelander twice in that year. Rhinelander, of course, now in the Great Northern and very good in the Great Northern. As Youngworth finds Sans de Rosas, kicks it out. Kristen Casey. Kristen for three. Back bracket, no good. Rebounded by Hartwig. Levitka with it now for the Blue Jays. And nearly turns it over. Izzy Youngworth runs in to Giselle Hartwig. Youngworth picks up just her first. 16:09 to go in the ball game. All the way, good strong take by Addison Levitka. 31-2, Assumption on top. Kristen Casey on the left wing. Kicks out to Kayla Kirkman. Kirkman finds Youngworth. Youngworth back to Kristen Casey in the lane and throws it away. .40 to go in the ball game. Kayla Kirkman a steal and a layup on the left side and lays it in. Kayla Kirkman having a good night. She's got 8. And the Royals back up by 11. Hartwig has it in the backcourt. Finds Levitka. Nearly stolen away again and off the fingertips. That was a good call by our official, right off the fingertips of Van Rijksel. Sans de Rosas restarts it here again. This could be this is a very likely, depending on how the brackets go when they are released on February 14th, but a very likely matchup in the postseason, but we'll see. And they could be right back here in Wisconsin Rapids for a regional title. Izzy Youngworth off the rim. And Malia Colo gets called for the foul on the rebound. Her first, team second, or her third, excuse me. And the 4 for Assumption come in. So Dillman, Shaw, Vollert, and Schooley check back in for the Royals with 15 minutes to go in the ball game. And Athens led 13-3 in the first half. Royals went on a run, obviously, and now we're up. And this is one issue that Athens has had all year is turnovers. Addie Vollert steps through, counted and one. Addie Vollert with a strong finish. And she'll go to the line for her and one. Again, a little bit easier of a call than the one that happened in the first half when they ran into Izzy Youngworth. Because that time Addison Levitka was turning her body. He got called for the foul. And Addie Vollert converts on the and one. Zettler with it. Back over to Coker. And this is the game Assumption wants to play. Make Athens throw it over the top. Make any team throw it over the top. Assumption will host Auburndale next Tuesday. Runner, foul on Vollert, I believe. Or Dillman. That'll go on Vollert. Looked like he had his hand up with 5, but Addie will pick up her first. And Giselle Hartwig will go to the line for her first free throws of the night. That one is off the mark. Again, as a team coming into tonight, Athens at 45% from the free throw line. Anna Schooley lost control of it. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be a turnover. So Schooley had it, turned into the midsection of Shug, and then lost it. Hartwig on the right side, drives baseline. Runner, got it. Nice strong take by Giselle Hartwig. So she can't make free throw, but she can take a nice strong drive to the basket. Dillman swings it around to Sancerosas. 14 minutes to go in the ball game. Royals lead, and they turn it over. He's going to stay with the Royals. They lead by 12. As Kendall Dillman will inbound. Royals again with, there's a nice take by Schoolish. She can't get it to go. She fouled her own shot. And Schooley will go to the line for a couple of free throws. Missed the shot badly, and then was able to get her own rebound. As Anna Schooley's first free throw is good. So Assumption with Auburndale next Tuesday. They are at Abbotsford on Thursday. Host Manawa on the 14th. And then they will head to Marathon to close out the season. Shug with it. Nearly threw it away, and she does. Sancerosas at the top of the key. We got an update from Jason Zaleski. It's Neelsville and Spencer in a conference championship game per se. Neelsville undefeated. Spencer with just one loss, and that came to Neelsville. And no Heaven Kind into the game, or no Heaven Kind available for Spencer, their 1,000-point scorer. Can imagine that is not going well for Spencer. We'll check a score on that in just a moment. Addison Levitka in the backcourt finds Coker. Back to Levitka, up ahead and tipped by Kendall Dillman. Sancerosas dribbles out of it, and then nobody came out to guard her off the. There's a nice rebound by Anna Schooley and a foul on Sophia Coker. Hawkins Ash CPAs is a certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. Kirkman, Youngworth in the corner. Over to Malia Colo. Colo gets double teams, takes one dribble, finds Kristen Casey, and they reset the offense. Kirkman over to Shaw. Shaw with the shot fake. Kristen Casey hands it off to Izzy Youngworth. Youngworth on the right wing. 12:40 to go, 13-point Assumption lead. Kirkman's got it, and she stepped out of bounds. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then they need you. You want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out the open positions at H&S. Their benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k cash bonuses, a $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. They're looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google them at H&S Manufacturing, or log on to hsmfgco.com today. As Sarah Shaw misses another layup, another open layup. Defensive chance being called out by the Assumption student section. Shu gets fouled by Youngworth. Izzy's second foul here in the half. Anna Schooley will check in for Izzy. 12-11 to go in the ball game. And get you some score updates here from Zaleski Sports. And Hartwig wide open. Can't finish the layup. Offense rebound, Shug. McKenzie's up to 10 tonight. With 1:10 to go in the first half in Marshfield. They are tied at 17. Wausau East and Marshfield. What a pass by Kirkman. Colo can't handle it, but passed it off to Schooley. Threading the needle. And Sarah Shaw steal with the left hand. Third missed layup of the game for Sarah Shaw. Right side for Hartwig. Passes up ahead. Levitka for three. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. Schooley. And she's going to get fouled. As you can see, the frustration from the Athens Blue Jays as Ionara checks in for Sarah Shaw. 11 and a half minutes to go in this ball game. Score from Marshfield Fairgrounds as well in that big hockey game. Looks like they're in intermission. I'll give you an update as soon as we have one. Kirsten Casey over to San Rosas. Ionara all the way into the lane. Schooley out to Casey. Kristen over to Malia Colo with 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Kirsten Casey on the right wing against Giselle Hartwig. San Rosas goes baseline. Finds Schooley cutting. Anna can't finish. Rebounded by Coker. That's Sydney Coker. Addison Levitka over to Van Rijksel. Shug, pull up for Mackenzie Shug off the mark. Offense rebound by Sydney Coker. She's going to get called for the travel. Yep. Took a hop step. And the arms thrown up in the air by, by the faithful from Athens. They started out well, 13-3. Obviously has been all Assumption since. Score from Marshfield, 3-0 Wausau West. Malia Colo pull-up jumper off the mark. Anna Schooley, again, just going all over. And there's going to be a foul on Athens. Maybe. Nope, just out of bounds. So 3-0 Wausau West over Marshfield in hockey. 31-17 in favor of Wittenberg-Burnwood over Pacelli. Columbus Catholic and Greenwood Girls, 21-19 in favor of Columbus. Dillman in the corner. San Rosas over to Dillman. 10-10 to go. And Kendall is going to get called for the travel. Which other game do we got here? Stratford and Squamigan. Blowout over in Stratford. Don't have a score. They're currently in a break. And INR is going to get called for the foul. A little too aggressive for INR on that one. Team foul number 5 in the half. Hartwig with it now. Across the timeline. Back over to Levitka. 13-point game with 10 minutes to go. Good pass down low to Hartwig. And Kayla's going to foul her. Again, probably not some of the worst fouls that Assumption could have. As Giselle Hartwig back to line for 2 free throws. First one for Hartwig is good. 3 of 7 in the first half was Athens. And 2 for 4 here in the second half. 11-point game. Still a lot of ball game left. 9:50 to go. San Rosas at the top of the key. And going to be kicked out of bounds by Addison Levitka. San Rosas to Kirkman. Again, still against this 1-3-1 zone, and Kayla Kirkman turned it over. Next foul will put Athens in the bonus. It's going to be tipped, and INR is going to foul Van Rijksel. And Athens at the free throw line for the rest of the game. As Coker checks in, Van Rijksel will head to the free throw line. Averages 4 points a game. First one for Van Rijksel is good. Will earn the second one. And we are, oh, that's off the mark. 10-point game with 9.5 minutes to go. Royals lead by 10. Vollert down low, steps through. A lot of contact, offensive rebound. Going to be ripped away by Sydney Coker. Across the timeline is Levitka. Hartwig, Van Rijksel, down low, intercepted by Schooley. Up ahead to Dillman. Dillman to Sensi Rosas, down low to Vollert, left hand to layup. Maddie's having a nice second half. Yeah, talk about that conference championship game. Neelsville 42, Spencer 14. So, so Neelsville is going to win the Clover Belt East with really no struggle this year. 4 back in for the Royals. They will have their hands full again, though. They will most likely have to either face Osseo Fairchild, which I think they will, or McDonald Central. As Levitka got fouled. I heard that going. Kendall Dillman. And off the mark on the second one. Going to be tipped around. And it's going to be out of the hands of Sophia Coker. So they'll either have to take on Osseo Fairchild. I think they are ranked 5th in Division III, or McDonald Central, who's ranked 3rd in Division V, who they already got beat by in the Clover Belt crossover. Again, doesn't mean much. The Clover Belt crossover game. Sarah Shaw, what a play. Nice pass. Shaw finishes 43-30. The brackets, everything will be released the week before. Down low, good pass to Coker. Steps through, gets double teamed, she gets fouled. As Malia Colo, can't believe it. She picks up her 4th foul, though. And this is where Assumption has struggled this year, has been fouling. The Athens bench goes crazy as Anna Scully checked in for Malia Colo with 8:20 to go in the ballgame. Second one for Coker is off the mark. Anna Scully with another rebound. Again, Athens came into tonight 45% from the free throw line. Ayanara for 3. Yes, sir. Ayanara knocks it down from long range. She's got 15, and the Royals lead by 15. Down low to Hartwig, and out of bounds, going to stay with Athens with 8 minutes to go. Again, back with you tomorrow, Athens and Assumption boys, right here on Zaleski Sports. As pull-up jumper for Van Rijksel is airballed. And the official looks back to one of his partners and asks if it was touched or not. It was not. As Ayanara will cross the timeline. Again, the physicality by Assumption tonight has been really unmatched by Athens. Been overwhelmed as Sarah Shaw finds Izzy Youngworth over to Ayanara. Kristen Casey. And tried the pass, and if Addison Levitka would have just let that one go, it would have been a turnover. 7:36 to go in this ball game. Royals lead 46-31. It's going to be tipped out of bounds as Ayanara turns and grins at Coach Klein after he just told her to do something else. Ayanara, fan favorite around here in Wisconsin Rapids, obviously helping the Royals to Division V state championship last season. It's going to be a foul on Mackenzie Shug. It's going to be team foul number 5 on Athens with 7:26 to go. So tomorrow we've got Rhinelander at Mosinee. There's going to be a block by Coker, but a foul. And Kristen Casey's going to go to the line for 2. So Mosinee can wrap up the conference with a win against Rhinelander tomorrow. That's girls basketball at 7:15. Athens at Assumption for boys. Squamigan makes another trip down to take on Stratford in boys. Menominee Indian at Amherst in boys. Colby at Greenwood in boys basketball. And Neelsville at Loyal in boys basketball. So only one girls game tomorrow. That is for a conference championship, I assume. Timeout taken by Athens. We'll do the same. 7:24 left in the ball game. 47-31 Royals.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as Connor Peters and Taryn Hoffman somewhere broadcasting the game as well up on the stage. ESPN in the house tonight from Wisconsin Rapids. As, again, we appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight as the game's about to start, and he's looking for his broadcast partner as they're about to get ready, or as we are about to get back on the air here in Wisconsin Rapids. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. And Kristen Casey 2 for 2 from the line. And the Royals balloon this to a 17-point game. Mackenzie Shug off the mark on the layup. And rebound taken again by Youngworth. Izzy, chest pass up ahead to Sansi Rosas. She surveyed the defense. Thought about zipping one in there. And Anna Schooley lays it in for 2 more. 50-31 Royals. And they have running clock in Spencer. Again, they not much of a team for Spencer without Heaven Kind. There's a 3 for Levitka off the mark. Shug with an offensive rebound. Ball still loose. It's going to be a jump ball to Assumption. Again, this game really turned big time after Assumption was down 13-3 or 13-5. And then they got a couple of made baskets, a couple of big stops. Again, turned Athens over, which has been a staple of this Assumption team. They're not going to out-length you, but they might out-hustle you, and they definitely have the speed to do that. Kristen Casey over to Sansi Rosas. Youngworth on the right side. This is going to be a huge win for Assumption. 6 minutes left, 19-point lead as Kristen Casey tries to add to it off the mark. Hayanara and Izzy were both there, and it went off of both of their hands and out of bounds. 6 minutes left, but again, Assumption with just 3 conference games, or excuse me, 3 conference games remaining. They have Auburndale on Tuesday, which again could most likely be for a conference or a Merriwood South Conference title. That game will be right here on Zaleski Sports. Sarah Shaw down to Schooley, blocked by Shug. And Schooley will go back to the line for a couple of free throws. Shug picks up another foul. So again, coming up for Assumption, Auburndale next week at Abbotsford. That's a Merriwood crossover game, I believe. Home against Manawa and at Marathon. At Marathon to round out the season on February 17th as Schooley 1 for 2 from the line. I think we will also, I won't be in Marathon, but I think we have a chance at a rowdy game coming up. Also, I believe on February 17th, regular season finale. I would have to take a look. But I believe Wausau West comes to town to take on Wisconsin Rapids girls to finish out the regular season. We'll have that game live for you as well. I believe that's the 17th, if I am not wrong. Ayanara up ahead. Euro steps to left side, and she gets called for the travel. Not sure about that one as 5 come in for Assumption as the line change is finished for the Royals. Dillman, Kirkman, Moon, Colo, and Vollert in for Assumption. As Ionara shrugs her shoulders, talking to Bree Sullivan on the sideline, says Van Rixel will turn another one over. With 5 minutes to go in this ball game. And then Saturday, Jason Zaleski's going to be busy on Saturday. Wisconsin Valley Conference wrestling meet in Marshfield starting at 10 a.m. So he will, Autumn Moon trying to get on the board, and she airballs the shot from the right elbow. Halftime over in Wisconsin Rapids. It was 30-22 at halftime. Lincoln over Merrill, I believe. Yeah. And we'll see what else they have in mind as Hartwig will go back to line here for free throws. As Autumn Moon, I believe, picked up the foul. That's going to be just her first. Jay Veer's got a big win tonight for Assumption. Hartwig's free throw is missed. .434 to go in the ball game here as we close in on the 8:30 hour. The bottom of the hour, I should say. As Addie Vollert comes away with the rebound. 0 for 2 again. Bad pass by Addie. And it goes up onto the stage for for Assumption. So another turnover on that pass. Again, Royals had a long stretch of home games that will continue on Tuesday when they try and wrap up this Merriwood South Conference. They lost at Auburndale in December. Wow, what a pass. Kendall Dillman up to Malia Colo. And it's 53-31. Kayla Kirkman comes away with a steal. Dillman to Vollert. Addie tries to step through. Kayla Kirkman top of the key. Dillman on the left side. Runner. She got fouled. And Kendall will go back to the line. Or will go to the line. Looking for her first points here tonight. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote from Carrie on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. We'll hear more from Carrie Van Aert when we get back to Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
.356 to go here in the ballgame. Kendall Dillman free throw is good. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Kendall. Finishing hearing from our friend Carrie Van Aert. Like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you. Here in Wisconsin Rapids, find Carrie Van Aert, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. Sophia Coker for 2. Kendall Dillman on the right side, steps through the runner, left short, rebounded by Levitka. Again, the one thing about this Athens team, and again, we very likely could see them again in the playoffs for Assumption. Up ahead to Vollert. Vollert gets triple teamed and going to be ripped out of the hands by Coker. But very, very young. 3 seniors, Mackenzie Shug, Elizabeth Van Rijksel, and Cassandra Reel has missed the layup. And that time got it to go for Giselle Hartwig. A lot of sophomores on this team. They made it to a sectional semifinal in jeepers. Made it to a sectional semifinal in volleyball this year. Made it to a sectional final in basketball last year when they lost to Three Lakes, the eventual runners-up against Assumption. 55-37, 2:30 to go. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Kayla Kirkman at the conclusion of this game. Dillman down to Colo. She turns, gets hacked, but lays it in. A strong take for Malia Colo. As Morgan Reichel will get ready to check in. Again, Athens just exhausted. You can see it, and that's one thing that Assumption will do to every team. A lot of teams they play. Kayla Kirkman looking for double digits, and she gets it. Kirkman up to 10, and we will take one more timeout. Wrap this one up. 2:08 to go in the ball game. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
So Morgan Reichel checks in. Bree Sullivan in there as well. Sadie Donahue, Addie Vollert, and Autumn Moon with 2:08 to go in this ball game. Royals, again, just an outstanding ball game after that. Again, another slow start. Royals have struggled at times when they've started slow. Selena Ellenbecker into the game for Athens as well. Alana Haynes, that one's going to be out of bounds to Assumption. So Alana Haynes in as Casey Schultz checks in for Addie Vollert. 1:49 to go in this ball game. Royals, again, we're down early, 13-3 or 13-5, and then things changed, and Royals went on quite the run to finish this basketball game. So what, 56-24 to finish this game. Again, the teams that are in Assumption's regional or sectional that they've played here, and again, most likely we'll play them here again. Casey Schultz gets fouled, and Casey will go to the line. They beat Wild Rose by 25 or 27, and now they have knocked off Athens here tonight. We'll see what the final mark is, but it has been a very impressive game here as Casey Schultz off the mark on the shot. Danica Diethelm checks in. Danica played an outstanding JV game for Athens in the loss, but Danica, very impressive sophomore as well, or freshman, excuse me. Danica is just a freshman, so very young Athens Blue Jays team. Going to be a team to be reckoned with the last couple of years. As Coker down to Diethelm gets fouled, and Danica will go to the line looking to score some points here tonight. See if we can get you a score from Marshfield, Wausau East and Marshfield girls. Marshfield up 35-28 with 11.5 minutes to go as Danica makes the first one. Again, Marshfield is third in the conference. Wausau East hasn't won a conference game in 138 tries. As the second free throw is off the mark, rebounded by Sadie Donahue. Morgan Reichel up ahead to Bree Sullivan, down to Casey Schultz, and Casey comes away with it, rips it out of there. Donahue down to Reichel. Morgan right hand. Morgan Reichel scores. And it is 62-38. 30 seconds to go. Highlights of this game later on tonight on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Wisconsin Rapids. as Zettler throws it up there. Again, things started really well for Athens. Casey Schultz, left hand, and Casey lays it in. 68-38 or 64-38. Over to Diethelm on the right side. 5 seconds left. Ellenbecker thought about the three, and that one's going to be poked away, and that will do it here tonight from Wisconsin Rapids. It is the Assumption Royals 64 and the Athens Blue Jays 38. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next on Zaleski Sports. Hear from Kayla Kirkman when we get back to Assumption High School. Back right after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So.
Back here at the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, Zaleski Sports, talking to our player of the game, Kayla Kirkman. Assumption was able to pull out the win over Athens tonight. So Kayla, just talk a little bit about, you finished with 10 points. Just talk a little bit about what was going well for you tonight.
I think getting up on the floor and running it instead of playing in the half-court offense was a big thing for us. And handling their 1-3-1 was also something that we knew was going to be difficult going into the game. So we kind of strategized on that.
Yep, so obviously, you guys started off, you were down 10, you were able to come back. Just talk a little bit about the changes that you made to, help you guys get the 20-point win tonight.
I think it's just mainly keeping spirits high and sticking together. Obviously, getting off on a rough start like that is hard, but we managed, so it's fine.
Yep. And then lastly, so you and Athens both came in with 16 wins tonight. Just talk about a little bit what this win means for you guys going forward the rest of the season.
Yeah, you don't go into a game with 16 wins on luck, so it was a big home game for us, and yeah.
All right, thank you, Kayla. I'll give you this, and then he'll count you down.
I'm Kayla Kirkman, and I'm in the house.
With that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. Big thanks to Kayla Kirkman and the Assumption Royals picking up a huge win here tonight, 64 to 38. Royals improved to 17-3 on the year. They are now 17-3 on the year, 11-2 in the conference. And they will host Auburndale next week, Tuesday. We'll have that game live for you right here on Zaleski Sports. Right here on Zaleski Sports, JV 5:45 and varsity at 7:15. We will have boys basketball tomorrow, 7:15. Assumption and Athens boys basketball, same time, 5:45, 7:15. For Sydney CV, this is Steve Maves signing off from Assumption one more time. It is the Assumption Royals 64 and the Athens Blue Jays 38. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Please stay warm, stay safe. And for all of us at Zaleski Sports, have a great rest of your evening. Again, we will talk to you again tomorrow night right here from Assumption High School. You have been watching girls basketball exclusively on Zaleski Sports.